Ben Heather here from Kingdom MMA, and I'm joined now by Brett Johns. First of all, Brett, how are you doing?
Yeah, very well, thank you, very well.
First of all, congratulations on your new deal with Titan. I've got to ask a question on everybody's lips. Why did you join Titan FC?
It was a decision that my management team, my coach and myself made, There's no reason really, it's just it's been a dream of mine to fight in the US, And, I had the opportunity to come, thanks to my management team, Titan FC called, and they're a good company. And I just thought, this is a different chapter of my career, Like I said, I'm thankful for the chapters I've done before this. But, it needs to be a different path for me.
Can you tell us how the deal came about with Titan?
Yeah, it was like I signed with my management company a few weeks back. That hasn't been long. In all fairness, they've been working hard straight away. I haven't fought much over the last couple of months. I picked up a lot of injuries. So injuries really. I never have been that guy who's been injury prone. But it seems like the last couple of months, it hasn't been too good. And to be honest, it's probably the worst year of my career so far, 2014, as, just one fight in the bag this year and a load of injuries, So I feel like this year, especially 2013 was such a brilliant year. I think 2014 has probably been the worst year of my career.
What do you think Titan FC gives you that Cage Warriors couldn't?
It's not so much what Cage Warriors, they've done a lot for me, and it's not even a case of what they can give me and what Titan can give me. It's nothing like that, like I said, I've got the utmost respect for Cage Warriors, and I'm thankful for what they've done in my career, because without them, I won't be where I am now without them, and I've got the utmost respect for them. It's just a case of, for me, it's been out in the States, Like I said, my dream isn't to get the UFC. It's not my dream. My dream is to fight in the US, My actual dream was to become a world champion. It didn't matter if it was with UFC, if it was with Titan, if it was with Cage Warriors, if it was with anybody else. It's just, I want to be up in the US, and I know there's a lot of, UFC vets in my weight, I like as a fight then on Miguel Torres, I like that fight. So, that's what I fancy, really. Just fancy them sort of fights, UFC vets, and, like I said, when Cage Warriors were really, they were a bit touch and go about having Jens Pulver in the roster. I wanted to fight him, That's what I wanted to do. But, Titan came around, and it's an opportunity, massive opportunity, one of the best promotions in America, And I just want to get out there, and just prove to the Americans what I can do, just open my market out a bit out in the US and that area.
Like you said, you've got the utmost respect for Cage Warriors there. Are you leaving on amicable terms with them? Is it were they happy, or were they okay with the fact that you wanted to leave?
Yeah, they've been very supportive, to be honest. And obviously they don't want to see me go on, but like I said, it's got nothing to do with promotion. Like I said, every UK fighter, every European fighter aims to go natural. That's what they aim to do. Like any fighter from our gym, I say, look, if you want to fight for the best promotion out there, it's Cage Warriors. No other promotion in the UK touches Cage Warriors. Nothing touches Cage Warriors, and I think, obviously they don't want to see me go. And all fairness, like I said, they've been very helpful. But this is the next step for me, This is a personal thing with my coaches, like I said, I love Cage Warriors a bit, but this is something personal for me. I want to get out there, and I want to prove to the Americans what I can do.
Will you continue your camps in Wales now that you're assigned to a US promotion, or will you be travelling out to the USA to train ahead of your fights?
Yeah, I'm a bit of a home bird, I hate leaving home. I got 15 fights, they've all been in Wales. It's crazy when people think about that. I'm 10 and all my fights have been no further than like 100 miles left from my house. They haven't been that far away. My last fight was actually, about a 10-minute drive away. But yeah, I want to keep my camp and stuff, my training partners and everything like that back here. I'm in no rush. I'm enjoying this journey so far. I've had a lot of friends and a lot of training partners through the sport, and I just want to keep using them. why fix something if it's not broken? And that's what's happened in my career. I was 5-0 as an amateur. I'm 10-0 as a professional. I don't really need to change that thing until we get a bit of trouble in the next couple of fights. As soon as I start getting that trouble, then yes, I got the best coach in the world. Coaches in the world. Chris Reese and my father on the gym in my dad's judo gym. We do a lot of analysis on fights, and nobody's a bigger critic than me. Every fight I've had, I've said something about performance. I didn't like it because of this. I didn't like it because of that. And I work on it. This is the way I am, and I sort of keep this back home, so I don't lose that sort of relationship that I got now as well.
When would you like to make your Titan FC debut? And do you have a potential opponent in mind? You mentioned Miguel Torres there.
Yeah, I like to fight. Honestly, I'd like to fight as soon as I can. But I've got a lot of injuries at the minute. The worst one being my knee. There's no secret. My knee has been very bad. Like I said, last December was when I fought Brum in Newcastle. That gate didn't go down because of the exact same injury I got now. I had a couple of months where it was a bit like, I was doing well in training. Basically, my camp for the fight with Brum in Swansea, that went perfect. I've always had hiccups in my camps. I've always had slight problems in my camp. And that camp with Brum, I didn't. Something had to go wrong, and unfortunately for me, it was the weight cut. That's the way my camps go. They go like I'd have an injury, or have a bump in training, or something goes wrong, or blah blah. But nothing went wrong for that fight, and something had to go in the end. There had to be the weight cut for that fight. But yeah, after that fight, then I got straight back in the gym. I'm not the type of guy who you see have a fight, and 3 weeks later, I'm still in the gym. I had 3 days off. I couldn't walk for 2 of them days because Brum kicked me in the leg. And I was back in the gym training. I've never been a guy to take time off. But I started picking up a lot of injuries during the camps. Then Cage Warriors offered me the fight with Corey Tate. I had a lot of injuries. I was going through my management deal as well there. So there's a lot of things. I'd like to have fought twice for Cage Warriors this year, but just didn't get the opportunity to. Bit of a bum year, to be honest. I'm very very upset about that. Actually, I'd like to have fought a few more times. I'm not the type of fighter who you can see from my record in 2015. I'm quite a busy guy, and this year it hasn't been busy, just one fight,
Would you like to give a message to your fans in the States, people that wouldn't necessarily know who you are now, bearing in mind that over here you're one of the top guys in the country, definitely at your weight class. But would you like to say a message to what they can expect to see in the States next year?
They're going to see a lot of you're going to see obviously a lot of me going on the States. I've got a 4-fight deal with Titan. They're going to see a different Brett Johns, not the Brett Johns that they know, not the Pikey they know. Because they don't. Obviously, they look at my fights, they see a lot of wrestling. I'm a different fighter now, a completely different fighter, and I can tell everybody this, and they're like, yeah, this and that. And I'm completely different. Like I said, you asked guys in the gym with me. I'm completely different, all rounded now, not just with the wrestling, all rounded. I'm getting some really good success in the feet. People are going to start seeing that, and the American fans get to see it in the front row when I fight out there.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for your time. We hope the injuries you have got heal up soon, and we look forward to seeing you making your Titan FC debut in 2015.
Yeah, thank you, Ben. Thanks for the time and thanks for the interview.
No problem.